Welcome back to Hermitcraft. Alright. Well, last time out, got the last of the spawner mess taken care of and whatnot. The item delivery system is working admirably. The XP system works. It's still the matter of this mess here above the ground. And I'm thinking I want to come up with some kind of a structure I can build around that will hide the glass tubes and all that mess and look somehow somewhat slightly presentable in some fashion or another. But I haven't got a clue just yet what I want to do with that, so it's going to kind of be on hold here for a little while. Meanwhile, I need to get busy doing some stuff here to get working on the wall, get some landscaping done, and so on. All sorts of stuff like that. Because I've kind of fallen behind on that whole build the wall thing. And that's not great. And then there's a matter of all this stuff down here, below the dirt level, that in some fashion or another is going to have to be filled in. Because that's not going to sit well if it isn't. Because suppose I go along to, at some point later on, do some adding on. I dig a hole, and all of a sudden there's nothing down there below it, so go ahead and fill some of this in with cobble at least. At least one layer of cobble below the dirt. And that way, it'll at least look sort of presentable-ish. Yeah. Of course, there's a mountain of stuff to move and clear. Like, for example, all of this has to be moved back and shaped or sloped a little bit because, yeah. I hope that didn't pop up in the capture, but suddenly my antivirus decided to notify me that I am due for renewing this subscription to it, which is really kind of ridiculous. It's a free one anyway. I don't know why they have to make you go through all of that, but they do. Alright. Yeah, I want to have this flat, say at least 10 or 12 blocks back from the wall, flat and cleared. And from there, we can see about sloping it up to match whatever terrain is already there. Yeah. I can see where this job could take a little while. So, I'll tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and work on this a bit and cut back in a little bit with a progress update, and who knows, maybe I'll even have an idea of some kind. Yeah, that's gonna happen. We'll find out. Alrighty, well, I've got this pushed back. I still have to do some landscaping in terms of what I want to do here is just gently slope this ground up from here back to wherever it meets, as far back as it needs to in order to meet the natural sloping and curving or whatever of the land. But that's enough to get me started here, so let's see. I am just gonna throw down some markers, or one layer of the wall out this way. Not actually building up the whole wall right now, mostly just marking where it's going to be. Actually, that's probably farther than it needs to go. Now I need to head up on top of that hill. Oh boy, I may have overdone that just a little bit. Let me make sure things here. I'm pretty sure those are lined up the way they need to be, but never hurts to be certain. Just hop up here. I'm going to have to do some filling in there. Let's see, get some dirt. Okay. Center of the wall down here. Out this way. And there's 3 blocks between with the wall on either side. Alright. So these blocks are positioned right. They're just in line with this row of torches. Let's just throw another block in here every now and then. As a marker of where things need to go. Alright, yeah. So I can now get rid of most of this out this way. Okay. And then of course we have 3 blocks and the wall on the other side. Yeah. Alright, now I need to stop in here at this tower and make sure I've got the dimensions and whatnot right in my head. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that's the center block right there. So from the center we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 in all 4 directions. And then the wall and a 3-block path. And on this side, on these sides that don't open, they're 5 blocks wide. Okay. Alright, go ahead and get that set up. Been looking at that and puzzling over just exactly how I'm going to build something around that that's going to not look terrible. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and here with the center block. Somehow that's not seeming right. Oh, wait a minute. That was wrong. Okay, this is going to be wall right here. And the center block, if this is one part of, if that's one side of the wall, we've got 1, 2, 3 wall. Alright, that's better. And that's the center right there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, yeah, leave it for right now. Alright, come out this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, wall. And like that. One, two, three, four, wall. Okay. I believe it's like that. Yeah, I think that's about right. And of course this would be open in the middle. And so with this one. And then that side and that side closed. Some of the materials I'll have to change out because there's smooth stone in the corners, I believe, and so on. But yeah, that's the outline of where the eastern wall is going to go. Yeah. That's going to be better. You're getting these last two walls done at this tower. Then I'll be able to get up on top of that hill. And there is some work I need to do up there too, because the western wall is mostly in place, but it stops where it runs into that hill. And I need to do something about that, because that western wall needs to come up to the center up top here. Yeah. I need to bring this wall up. Keeping it at least 4 or 5 blocks above the terrain. Get out of here, cow. Alright, center, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And yeah, like so. Something like that. And then we'll do similar bits on this side for the wall part of it. All right. Oh, crap. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then... Alright, that might be better. Yeah. One, two, three, 4, and here. Yeah, I'm going to have to do more landscaping up here. These trees are going to have to go. All of them within 10 blocks. There. Throw some torches on this for the time being. Okay, that's the rough shape of how things are going to be. And then just as much fun as I'll have bringing this wall up this hill, I'm going to have to bring it down this one. And then bringing it across the flat ground, that's going to be easy. Up and down the hills, a little bit more of a challenge, but oh, for crying out loud. Get out of here. Nobody asked you to come around. Ugh. And of course, you kill one. It's like sending a phone call or sending up a flare to all the rest of them. Yeah. Okay, it's just occurred to me that it might be a good idea to get a look at this place from the air. Because it just might give me a better view on some things here. Let's see. All right. Oh, for crying out loud. All right. There, that's better. Okay. Now, along here, where the wall goes, I've actually thought about the idea of what if I made it wider? Bring the wall further out this way. The one downside would be that I'd actually have to extend the hill out this way in order to still have the northwest tower on that hill. And I really do want it on there. But it might be worth doing all of that to have the area a little bit wider. Say out to right here where it comes out to the water, perhaps. Another 10 or 12 blocks wider. I'm going to have to think about that and make a decision on that one way or the other before I actually start work on this wall or these two towers. Because doing that would mean that things would have to be moved. But it might be worth doing. So I'm going to have to think about that for a while. In the meantime, I'm going to get myself in gear for finishing out these last two walls and the last two towers. And hopefully get working on that really, really soon. Because it's long overdue to be done. It really is. So here's hoping I can get to that sometime soon. And that the weather will cooperate and make it a little easier to do by cooling off. Because right now, my air conditioner is working overtime. It can't keep up with these high temperatures. These 90-degree days. It's just too much. In the meantime, I think that's going to be it for today. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. I am out of here.